Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be playing with this new eyeshadow palette from Beauty Bakery. It's called I'm with the Cookie Baking Crew. Super long title, but it looks very pretty. Let's go ahead and unbox it. This palette did cost $14, and it is super new. Honestly, I haven't even heard a single thing about it. There's the sweet potato one that I did not see yet, that I wanted instead, but of course it was not out yet, and that will be coming up soon if I can find it. But I figured I would go ahead and show you this one because I saw it first. So, once it is out of the package, it looks like this. Let's go ahead and open the lid. Super nice. No shade names or anything that I see. No, yeah, everything is just called shade 1, blah, 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 whatever. Ingredients on the back if you are curious about that. The only note I see is that the colors do look different, obviously, on the box compared to the actual palette itself. I feel like the box looks a little deeper, so am I a teeny bit, bummed? Yeah, probably a little bit, but it's fine. I'll live with that. I am more excited to see the sweet potato palette in the future, which is all matte, versus, as we see, this has some shimmers. Let's go ahead and do some quick swatches. So I'll do shade 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, okay. So 1 is like a red, and of course, if you do not know, your girl is colorblind. So, it looks red. This looks like a gunmetal silver, and then a nice soft shimmery white. Alright, so shades, where are they? 4, which is like a tealy minty. I would say it's probably more minty color. It's really pretty. 5 is like a brown, and then 6 is kind of another red. It's like a more orangey, bright red. I feel like it almost looks like it's a bit shimmery in the palette, but it's not. And it does look a bit deeper. They're probably, honestly though, I'm gonna swatch these two next to each other. Oops, like that. So they're not the same. The other red is definitely deeper. I know it looks like a really bad swatch, but it's definitely deeper than the more orangier one, I guess I would say. Alright, then our last 3 shades. Okay, so we have 7, 8, and 9. So 7 to me looks kind of like a gray. 8 is more kind of along the line of that tealy kind of turquoisey shade. And then 9 is more of a tan. If I didn't say this is shade 8, it's more of a tan. But yes, let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial for the eyes. Okay, so I'm coming out with you. Whoa, I'm coming at you, which basically probably didn't say it before, but as you see, most of my base kind of already on. I know, a little crazy, this is how I do it. On the eyes, I did apply the Juvia's Place eyeshadow primer, just in case. I have never used Beauty Bakery eyeshadows before. I've wanted to, but generally they're a bit more like on the neutral side. And I saw this and the Sweet Potato Pie palette use different shades, so I wanted to give it a shot. I'm just stamping out my primer really quickly. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with just a little pencil or brush, taking this top red shade, shade number 1, and applying just my normal cut crease kind of situation. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use all of the shades, probably not. But I do like the red. I do appreciate that a brand that doesn't... Again, I haven't fully delved into this brand much. I did buy a mystery box from them a while ago. I don't remember if I have that on my YouTube channel or not. I might have filmed it and just like never put it up, but yeah, from that mystery box, just everything in it was like super neutral, which, you know, if you love that, that is amazing. But if you've watched my YouTube channel or just whatever, that's not me, unfortunately. I'm just not a very big a neutral person. I just don't enjoy it as much. So yeah. Anyways, okay. Okay, so once I have that kind of outlined where I want it, I'm gonna go ahead and start blending it out. I'm thinking of taking this other red shade that's a bit softer, just using kind of a smaller domed brush just to see if we can start blending that out. So far, the pigmentation of this palette is really nice. I'm not noticing any issues, which is awesome. And again, if I did not mention before, this palette does retail for $14. So I personally feel like it's one of those really great, either, I don't know if you want to say a stocking stuffer or even just a good gift for like the makeup lover in your life. Because it is, so this is exclusively only at Target and I believe CVS. I don't know if this one is only Target. On the site it said exclusively Target. I don't know. I know that CVS and Target are supposedly going to have the sweet potato pie one. But I don't know. I do not know yet. I don't know if CVS is going to have their own. So let's just say this one here is specifically to Target. They might have their own. I have no idea. We shall see. And then it did say that there was other stuff coming. Like I looked on their Instagram, everything, because I was really trying to find the sweet potato one. And there still is nothing. There is no launch details. There's no nothing. And on Target's website, there is nothing either, unfortunately, whatsoever about the palette, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm just gonna take an even slightly fluffier blending brush. Don't judge. My brushes are all like dirty. I do like wipe them off, but they're either dirty and or stained. I need to get, I feel like it's just a normal thing though in the makeup world that well, maybe not for the good old pros out there, but a lot of us are the worst at washing our brushes. I'm gonna go in with our original red shade and just kind of deepen everything up real quick. So they do seem to be layering very well. There is a little bit of kickback in the pan, but that honestly might just be, you know, how I pick up shadow. I need to be gentle. I'm like realizing as I'm picking up the shadow, I'm like stabbing my brush instead of like tapping. So I'm like, gentle, Mattie, gentle. Pick up the product lightly. You don't have to kill it. But anyways. Super pretty. Okay, blending that red back in. I do wish that there were some deeper shades in this palette. So that's where, again, from the outer packaging, I'm a little disappointed. As in that the colors are not as deep as I thought they would be. And I literally don't feel like I'm wrong in feeling that. Like, the brown, it looks like a dark brown, dude, right? Like, hold on. Sorry. That's a light brown. That is not dark. Like, this palette looks, I think the correct word is saturated. Like, really good colors. This looks more greener. Like, I don't know. If I'm honest, and like, sorry to Beauty Bakery, or whatever, kind of, I don't know. I don't like the idea of when companies are like, you know, I feel a little, it's not what I expected. Is it still pretty? Yeah. Do I still think it's a good value? Sure. You know, I mean, what I would say is it's completely up to you. If you feel like these are colors that you would use. Do I enjoy it for a different holiday palette? Yes, because the only other one I have is this frankincense and myrrh palette that I totally forget the brand because it's not on here. It's like an indie brand. Oh, Indie B Cosmetics. There it is. The glitter is like falling apart, but that's this one. This one's kind of cute too. But sorry, back to what I was saying. I do like the vibe from this one. Quality is nice so far and everything. So yeah. Anyways, moving on. I'm gonna go ahead, I think, and cut the crease really quickly. So, hello, concealer brush. Where'd you go? I'm really trying to get better at like having my space organized and not having just stuff laying everywhere. And somehow I've managed to lose the brush. Okay, cute. Let's grab just another one. So just a concealer brush is what I use. I use my foundation, I don't know, Juvia's Place foundation to cut the crease. I've been trying to get better about cutting my crease and get more like confident. You know, I literally one day need to figure out these lights. Like, I feel like maybe with my mirror, it's like if I like move it, the lighting just like F's up. No, thank you. Okay. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm trying to get more confident in my cut creases, whatever. And not always feel like I have to do the trick. I mean, obviously, if you have to do the trick, do it. But as a makeup lover, enthusiast, I may one day want to be a makeup artist. I haven't decided yet. Whenever I've done makeup on other people, I get like ridiculously nervous. I think I'm probably like some other people, very prone to anxiety. I'm just taking a small little flat brush just to stamp everything out. But anyways, yeah, I'm very prone to anxiety. And so when I'm doing it, like, I mean, I feel like most things I do not get this way, but I will get sweaty, crazy. I think because I practiced for so many years, I can create a look on myself. But if you said, okay, do this look on me, oh my gosh. And I think probably for most people, it's hard. It is so hard to do, at least for me, to do a different, like to do a look that you would normally do on yourself on somebody else. I need a better brush for stamping this out because it's pissing me off. Okay. I'm gonna take, I've been addicted to this brush, just like a bigger, fluffier, flat brush. I've been using this a lot. We'll probably use this for our shimmers. But anyways, yeah. Everybody today is seeing how Maddie's brain works. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Back to the beginning of cut creases. So I've really been trying to kind of practice them, like freehanding them for if I ever do, because I do kind of firmly believe that if I was to go like pro and, you know, or whatever, like try to actually be a makeup artist, I guess it is going pro, that it's just going to be a lot of practice. Just doing it over and over again. Kind of like with most things. At least I'm that kind of person. If I were to practice makeup on everybody, practice different techniques. I feel like I've had coffee, 2 cups of coffee now, and I'm feeling jittery. Don't worry, peeps, I am drinking water. As some of us do, probably not enough, but I try to wake up, drink a big cup of water, then have coffee. Well, lately I've been kind of mixing the two. Like, drinking, you know, a little water, a little coffee. But anyways, so we are on, I think I'm on my 3rd big cup of water and 2nd cup of coffee. I mean, like, that's not completely even, but I am, like, my hand is, like, shaking. And then, totally do not, oh, Bitsy Judge. I grabbed for a little mirror. I never use this. I feel so bad. This is, like, a Charlotte Tilbury thing that I got from Beautylish years ago. It's going on 2 years now, which is nuts. But yeah, I'm using it for the mirror. Okay, I think we're gonna leave her as she is. I'm thinking, again, just to give this the best chance, whatever, I'm gonna take NYX Glitter Glue. Squeeze some of that on my hand. I'm gonna take the exact same brush, just wiped off. I always wipe it off just on a towel, if I haven't said before. Nice towel anyways, so let's apply our glue. So I'm thinking of putting the mint shade on the lid, and then I'll probably take that other aqua and go underneath. We'll see. Of course, you are gonna be here though for the entire fun process. Okay. I am though very happy to have this palette specifically for this mint shade. I don't have one like it, which is nice. I know that, if anybody remembers, e.l.f. had that, like, quad that had a minty shade like this, I think. Like, this, watch, everybody's like, that is not mint. You know, I mean, maybe it's not. I do love this color combination. This is definitely giving me, though, if anybody has seen the new Juvia's Place palette, at least I remember the brush handles, but I'm pretty sure, because I was watching Angelica Nyqvist, I think, sure, why not, their YouTube channel, and they were talking about the Juvia's Place palette, how it has these two colors, which is not normal in palettes. I don't know if you want to say that. It sounds weird to say not normal, but unique color combination is, I think, what they said, which I love. It's so pretty. The shimmer is, I feel like you can't really see it, unfortunately. Maybe it's just my camera. Yeah, I don't know. I would say it still is pretty. Is it super blinky? No. But, I mean, it's not terrible. I'm gonna dip into the white shade as well. Same brush. And put that on my inner corner. But for what I've definitely seen from Beauty Bakery before, this is a lot more different. So, I'm excited. I do want to try out more from them, because I was going to say, the only other things I've tried from them is from that mystery box. So there was, I think, a lip scrub, which is fine. I mean, I feel like everybody's lip scrubs are probably fine. Maybe that's just me being, I don't know, uneducated on lip scrubs or whatever. It's just a sugar lip scrub. I still have it. It works fine. I forget to use it all the time, but whatever. And then it came with, it was like this pack of 5 lipsticks, and they're all regular lipsticks. So if you know me, I hate regular lipstick, like bullet lipstick. I like liquid lipstick, just a bit more of a matte lipstick. I totally even say I'm taking this kind of fluffier brush. It's like a smaller, fluffier brush, and just blending the two kind of together. Oh my god, if anybody heard that noise, it just scared the hell out of me. I live in an old house, or whatever, building that's renovated to an apartment. I'm just taking more of the deep red. And so when people upstairs, because I'm on the 2nd floor, when they move around, sometimes you'll just hear, like, I don't know, little things like fall in the wall or the ceiling, which is what just happened. And it scared me, because there's like a layer between our ceilings, not like my ceiling's caving in. Don't freak out. Anyways. Okay, I think that is just gonna be that. I do wish there was like a better deepening shade. The only other shade is like this deeper gray, which I don't even know if I would say it's like super deep, but they did the, I want to say cardinal sin, but I don't think that's the correct like terminology. They did that evil thing where, what do you call it? The darkest shade is a shimmer or a metallic or whatever, and it's like, yo, how am I supposed to use this? Anyways, okay. I'm gonna take some makeup remover. This is just the Garnier Micellar Water. I've heard they recently went cruelty free, which is amazing. I use it because it's convenient. If anybody, though, does have a good cleansing water, I'm really one day, I feel like the ideal kind of me would love to get to a point where I can use better brands, and what I mean by that is like more ethical. Like, I know that Pacifica, I think, has a cleansing water, and I would have to like look again to see if they're micellar water, sorry. Look to see what their like ethical level is. I'm just gonna clean up my edges real quick with my foundation and concealer brush. But anyways, let's just say hypothetically they're an ethical company, right? Which I don't know. But anyways, their micellar waters though all contain, as far as I know, like fragrance. Like there's like a rose one, which I'm not like massively, I don't really have like a massive issue with fragrance, but I am, for one, I know they say it's like, you know, all the skincare gods and stuff say, fragrance is not always the best, and then like also, I mean, I don't want to like recommend something I'm like, oh, this is so good, if you're sensitive to fragrance. And then also like, what if, like, I love the smell of like rose sometimes, like, I know, call me like old lady, but if you've ever used like original Pond's cold cream, it's not like the best scent. I mean, no, it's unscented, but like there are certain, go on this journey, there are certain rose scents that I feel like smell nice. They're just like that light, and sure, we can call them old lady, whatever. They are older scents. If you are a 90s kid like I am, um, you know, they're very familiar, and I don't know, they just smell good. Like, it reminds me of Olay. Like, my mom always used that, and the smell of it. I mean, of course, back in the day, Oil of Olay was with me, as they used to be called. I think that one still has its smell, and it smells nice. Now, are they cruelty free? No, please, we don't use them. But anyways, sorry, off on that random tangent. Hopefully, I can, yeah, one day find a good micellar water that I can review, or, tell you guys about. That's not an ethical, company. I don't know if Garnier is unethical, but they're one of the big brands. I don't even know if it says. They love to, like, remove the, massive, you know, branding. But yeah, anyways. Okay, that is pretty good. Let's go ahead. Again, like most society, we wear masks, so I just buff my foundation out to basically the edge of my mask and call it a day. Sorry, the lighting is being all weird again. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just powder my face real quick, just using the Fenty, I think it's Pro Filter Powder Lavender. I love it. One day I need to be fancier. I was watching a, what do you call it? A video this morning. It was actually kept coming up unreviewed, or like the watch list for me, which is Mel Thompson's makeup collection. R.I.P. to Mel Thompson. But, anyways, so I figured I would give it a watch. I probably watched it before, anyways. And she was talking about, like, different powders, like brightening powders, which I would assume this is probably a brightening powder. Compared to an all over face powder, as you see, it makes me a ghost, but I don't know. Maybe it's my little goth heart or something. I don't know. Just wanting to be a little ghost all the time. Here, let's use an Eco Tools brush just to kind of buff this. I love these brushes. I'm really tempted to soon. Don't quote me on when, but buy some more EcoTools brushes and like review them or something. I think EcoTools is still considered a good brand. I don't know for sure. Anyways, okay. Back to the makeup. I was lit about to die because I almost thought I wasn't recording. Okay. I'm gonna take that same like flat brush back into our white shimmer shade, and I'm gonna put a little bit of that above my brow bone. Sometimes I've really been loving to highlight my brow bone. I don't know. Being like shiny, it's just fun. I love it. It just, especially this time of year. I don't know how anybody else feels. I am basically in prime festivities mode. I think it was either Halloween night or the day after. I honestly don't remember, but it could have been Halloween night. I took down all of my Halloween decorations and just everything turned into Christmas. So that's how I'm rolling this year. I'm gonna go ahead and take, I've been liking to use NYX Milk Jumbo pencil and apply that to my waterline. Feels so hard to do this one-handed. If you wear contacts, that like weird feeling. If you wear contacts, just like move. Ooh, hate it. Anyways, okay. Done. Let's take... I like to use my eyebrow brush actually. This is just an angled brush. We're gonna take that turquoisey teal shade and put it underneath. See, I'm scraping up too much powder again. Good job, me. I feel like I can like see the powder coming off my brush. This though is a super pretty shade. Oh. Okay. Yes. I really like this actually. It's pretty. I'm sorry guys. I know the color is like effing up like crazy. I literally think it's just my phone. I don't know how to fix it. I one day want to get a nice camera, but as if you've been here for a bit, I tend to not be the best at filming all the time. So I really want to make sure I'm consistent before I, you know, invest in something. So yeah, I do apologize. This is what I have to work with for right now. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's take that slightly fluffy, skinny brush and just buff under the eyes. I really want to get some new makeup brushes one day. The current ones I have are mostly Morphe, and Morphe is like a confusing brand. I feel like we're like really chit-chatty today. I'm gonna really quickly look for my eyeliner. Dun, 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 dun. Did I find it? Yes. Using, I don't know how I like this. I'm testing it out right now. It's the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Ink Eyeliner. Alright, mascara. I just curled my lashes. I'm applying CoverGirl's Clump Crusher in the shade Black. I feel like my lashes are actually wanting to grip to this today.